right here and guard this door and keep an eye on both doors here. That way it'll keep me, I'll be able to keep watch on the main room and also keep at least somewhat watch on the stable room.
Okay.
And that means, obviously, I'm going to leave those 2 doors open so I can see.
You do notice one thing as you're standing guard throughout the night. That boy gets up every 3 or 4 hours and checks the lamp oil level. Siegfried, you're on guard when he asks you, do you want me to turn up the lamps a bit so you can see a bit better? Because it is definitely a foggy night.
And Siegfried answers.
Siegfried.
Yes, please.
All right. I hate this mouse.
I'd like to talk to the little kid before he goes back to his room.
Well, you're asleep at the time.
I'm asleep at this time?
Yeah.
But I was standing watch with Siegfried.
You're both standing watch at the same time all night.
Well, we were going to do it for 3 hours.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just for the first 3 hours?
For the first 3 hours, and then we're going to swap out with Helga.
All right. Yep. You ask him to hold a minute. Let's see, can I help you, Lord Knight?
Yeah, why are you getting up every few hours to light these lamps?
Well, since there's nobody awake all the time, it's dangerous to keep too much oil in them, so I keep it right here, and he points at a line on the lamp oil chamber.
But why so late at night are we keeping the lights on?
Well, if you had to get up in the middle of the night, would you not rather be able to see where you're going? And what if something happens? People would need to get out.
That's understandable. Do you know anything about this fog outside?
It's a very foggy evening. You chose wisely to stay inside and camp and stay here tonight.
I understand that, but do you know...
Gordon goes, ill things are often in the fog.
Do you know what kind of ill things are often in the fog?
No, but the preacher, he says that Satan worshippers can be in the fog, and those creatures who owe allegiance to Satan. And as a God-fearing boy, I do not venture out into the darkness.
All right, you go to bed now.
Of course, my lord.
You go on to bed. By the way, is it often? Do you know? Have you ever seen any of these creatures in the night or in the fog?
No, but when I was younger, when I was about 10, Farmer Gustafson's cattle were slaughtered. His son didn't bring them into the barn and simply left them out there.
All right. Thank you. Just let me know when the kid's gone away.
Okay.
Siegfried.
Yes.
Did you hear any of that conversation?
I heard enough.
What'd you think? You're the religious guy here.
I think he is very much a God-fearing young man. Fear being the operative word here. I think you got all that you can out of him.
I was thinking that too.
And as far as the whole thing with the pigs, well, given what you saw in that fog, I'd venture to say the two are inexorably linked.
I think we need to talk to this preacher that he mentioned.
That will probably be first on the priority list come morning. Given our position, it is certainly something that we should be able to arrange an audience with and have no severe difficulties.
Also, I'm wondering if the reason why we're having these lights on is not so much for people to see within the building at night. I'm wondering if this light is what's keeping this mist or this fog out of the building.
That would certainly fit in what we've found so far.
Okay. Well, Siegfried, I'm gonna go wake Helga up now, and I'm going to bed. But definitely, we should talk to that preacher. But I want to see what the activity's like here during the day and towards the evening. I want to see if the same people come and go as before, and I want to know where they're coming from and how far they're traveling to get here and why they're traveling here of all places. Not to mention, I still feel like this inn just appeared in the middle of nowhere. I don't recognize this inn. I don't care the fact that we've been gone. Yes, we've been gone for some time. Things have changed. Things are not the same. But something doesn't feel right about this inn.
There's no way you can build. There's no way that an inn of this level could be built in just 6 years.
No, it's not possible. Plus, why would such a lavish inn be out here in the middle of nowhere?
Every time we think we find answers, we just find more questions. But it is best to keep our mind focused on the matter at hand. Go wake Helga and give yourself a few hours.
Yeah, that's gonna be the best course of action. All right, so I'm heading over to go wake up Helga. Is anything happening between my trip to from the hallway to her room?
Nope.
Hey, Helga, it's your watch.
5 more minutes.
No, get up.
Damn it. Alright, I'm up.
On your feet, witch.
Careful with those words in this town.
Careful with that witch throwing around that witch.
Oh, come on.
It's wench, get it right. I'm going.
Get your ass out there and guard.
Oh, wait, I actually have to move my icon. Damn. I'm eating ice cream, so. Okay, I'm out. Nope, no. Frederick's
I'm going to my room and laying down.
My goddamn door. Okay, there we go. I'm here.
Glad to see you made it.
Now, since I'm asleep, should I turn off, not listen to you guys?
I just muted myself.
It's good.
Go ahead.
Actually, Frederick, I would like a willpower check from you.
Oh, man.
You and them willpower checks, man.
You ain't letting you get away with nothing.
Well, I'm lucky that I'm not drunk.
It's true. All right, give me a perception check there, champ.
Okay, hold on. I'm getting there.
Give you a perception.
No, just Frederick. Just Frederick.
Oh, okay.
I thought you said me to give you a perception check. All right. There you go.
All right.
Nurgle just pointing this out here, but you don't have to. But next time he has you roll a willpower check, just go into the defenses tab and click will.
Oh, okay. That's what I was trying to figure out where it was. I was just doing that for speed's sakes at the time being. Go ahead.
But you're a highly trained warrior. You fought through the entire Holy Roman Church Unification War. You've been with the church since you were young. So your senses are pretty well clued in. So when you get the feeling somebody's standing at the end of the bed watching you, you wake up. Your eyes are still closed. You haven't moved. But
I'm aware.
You're aware.
I'm just going to open my eyes and look in front of me.
All right. Standing at the foot of your bed.
I'm going to pretend to stay asleep, though.
Opening your eyes just barely to take a look at the foot of your bed.
Yes.
He's dressed in black with cheesecloth over his face and the rune of Baphomet on his chest. He's got a curved sacrificial knife in his hand that's steadily dripping blood onto the floor. And you can feel him staring at you. He's wearing the same outfit as those cultists in London wore.
Shit.
Give me another willpower check, please.
All right. Let me get to it. Boom. Defenses. There you go.
All right, Siegfried, you were just heading off the bed. You were almost before when you hear Frederick scream.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Ah! So I'm not gonna actually scream in the house.
But Frederick is standing up on his bed, groping at his waist where his longsword would normally sit. Actually, he's going for his kukri, not his sword. And Frederick, you realize that it was a dream. That guy's not actually there. He's been dead for 10 years. And you got a pounding headache from lack of sleep. But luckily, Siegfried came barging in right as you came up in bed.
Oh, hi, Siegfried. Sorry. Thank God that was a dream. I could have swore there was somebody standing there. But that man's been dead for 10 years.
I told you to lay off. This is why I told you to lay off of the wine, Frederick.
I forgot all about the wine. I'm gonna pour a glass of wine and actually I'm taking a huge chug of that wine off that bottle.
Sorry, you don't have a kukri, you have a machete. Well,
I'm the one with the kukri, yeah.
Yeah, I have a machete and the hand axe.
Yeah, your machete is blessed and ordained, so you know. All right, after sipping some of the wine, give me another willpower check.
Okay. There you go. 20.
It actually calms your nerves.
I suppose it's my turn to go out and stand watch now, Siegfried.
No, it isn't. It is your turn to go to sleep.
Why don't you just go to sleep?
Not freak everyone. Not have a freak out moment and standing in the middle of the bed.
Well, I'm sorry. I had a nightmare. I can't help it.
We know. The whole inn probably knows now.
One of the barmaids comes out, pokes her head out of the door, and she's dressed in her nightgown. She's like, "Is everything all right?"
Everything's fine. Go back to bed.
Bad dreams?
You have no idea.
Oh, well, give me a moment. I'll be right back. Wait, Helga, you watch her head down the hallway.
Uh-huh.
And then go toward the main room. Which, I take it you're following her?
Yeah, I'm not all the way, but yeah.
She does go out into the main room. And then heads toward the kitchen. She's got a candle, so...
Okay, I'm gonna go into...
She leaves the door open. You can see her moving around in the kitchen. I hate this mouse. I hate this mouse so much. But, let me fix something real quick on her.
Siegfried, stand outside the door. I want you to keep an eye on what's going on out there.
I think it's just as important to keep an eye on you, old friend.
I'm fine, Siegfried. Just a bad dream.
Yeah.
You don't see as much shit as I've seen and not have
Right.
bad dreams at
I'm
night.
going... Oh, no, I can't go into the kitchen. This is weird. Did she lock the door on me?
No. I'd have to fix that in a minute.
Oh, okay, okay. I miss my Logitech mouse.
I'm assuming that the barmaid is obviously going to get me a sedative to put me to sleep for the night.
Or wine or something.
I don't like... I don't like that.
Yeah.
I prefer my senses to stay sharp and awake at all times.
That's the alcoholic.
Yeah, I
Well,
was
the
gonna say it.
alcohol calms the nerves down.
It also increases the trembling and sweating when you're not drinking. Should I be watching this, Glench?
You should be able to now move in.
Yeah, I'm in
Yeah.
there.
She's like, hi. Let me
Hi.
guess. You two have been at one of the at battle for years. You're a sister of battle, are you not?
Yes, I am.
Ah, I dreamed of being that, but sadly, I think all young girls do. Which she is making a cup of tea, which she's being obvious about making the tea.
Yeah.
She goes, your friend, does he suffer nightmares often?
Not really. Just...
Some
Sometimes
men-
he has flashbacks.
Some men like my uncle visit the battlefields every night, which is chamomile tea with a little bit of goat's milk and an extra dollop of honey to sweeten his dreams. Would you like to take it to him, or shall I?
You know what? I'll just go ahead and take it to him myself.
All
You
right.
don't have to trouble yourself.
Oh, would you like a biscuit?
No, thank you.
All right. Which she does return to her room, yawning. There you go, Elga.
Okay. Should I be worried about this tea?
You watched her make it.
Yeah, but I don't know what was in those jars she was using. Hold
True, but it smells like chamomile tea.
on. Okay, I'll go with that. And I am outside. Oh wait, here it is. There we go. You have a fan in the barmaid.
That's wonderful. I'm not drinking that.
Oh, it's okay. I watched her make it. It's safe.
I don't care.
Would you rather be
Look,
up all night?
There's only three. There's only two people I trust in here. One's named Frederick, or excuse me, one's named Siegfried. The other one is named Helga, and the other one that I trust is named Jack, and he left town.
Okay.
And I barely trust you two. With all the shit that is going on here, this mist, these strange runes, this weird picture of Jesus guarding children from God knows what in the mist. Should I really trust that tea?
Okay.
Especially with it
I'm
help me sleep.
okay. I'm gonna
Siegfried?
pretend that I'm not insulted that you just said you barely trust me. We're gonna skip that, and we're gonna go to the fact that I watched her make it. It smells normal, and you need to get some sleep. And that wine is not helping you sleep.
And I'm saying this out of character because I can't help but make this. I can't help but make this reference. Siegfried, shut up, sit your ass down, and drink your goddamn tea.
Really?
I'll drink it, but I swear to God, if I don't wake up in the morning, I'm haunting both your asses.
Yes, yes.
I
If
don't
you're dead,
care.
you'll kill us. We know. We know.
I remember the
Last
last
time you tried
time
that-
I
last time you
drank. Look, I remember the last time I drank something from a strange person. Again, I woke up in a strange room with no pants.
The last time a large naked man said he could help me, it didn't end well.
Yes. And the last time you tried fighting me over you not going to bed. You ended up screaming in pain for other reasons.
Oh.
I don't
Drink
like
the
it.
tea.
Fine, I'll drink the tea, but I'm not gonna enjoy it.
Not gonna enjoy it.
Nobody enjoys chamomile. Just drink it.
Drink it and go to bed.
I drink the tea. Is this gonna put me to sleep or something?
It does help you drift back off. It leaves you, warms your stomach a little sweeter than you're used to.
Yay, the drunk is asleep. Let's go.
One of these days, I swear.
I've been saying that for years.
I know, and unfortunately, I had a sense of compassion instilled in me.
Don't blame me.
Oh, I do not blame you. I'm just wondering how long it's going to take before he and I start trading fists.
You guys discuss stuff. I'll be right back.
As much as adept as he is at what,
It's for you.
Somebody.
I feel.
Go ahead.
It would seem that we've had two professions over the last 6 years.
You've reached 541-499-0426.
Oh shit.
Please leave a message after the beep.
Go.
What?
Just keep on going. I'll go back and edit that out when I get a chance because I don't want that in the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, completely understandable.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the stream will not be available shortly after this, just for a little while until the YouTube allows me to edit that little chunk out. Let me make sure I know what time frame we're at here.
12:48.
12:48. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm sure I'll find it. It's right there after I did a 20 willpower check. Okay, so you guys go ahead and continue talking. I'll be sure to edit that out when I get a chance tomorrow. Excuse me.
All I'm saying is that keeping an eye on Frederick is at times an unpaid profession.
Gonna have to have you edit something there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard the number pop up, and I'm gonna edit it out after the stream is over with.
Yeah.
If I have to cut the stream, not cut the stream tonight, but if I have to cut it like re-upload it in portions, I will. But
That's probably what I'm
but
gonna
the stream will be back on there. I'll cut it into hourly portions until I find that piece. Go ahead and continue.
Okay, so basically it passes until right before dawn. The cook comes by smiling, asks you if there's anything in particular you want for breakfast.
I'll take some good old-fashioned bacon.
The two barmaids come out. One of them heads into the stable. And comes out about 20 minutes later with a pail, which she
Okay.
takes back to the kitchen. And the boy does come over and unlocks the door right at about 10 minutes after dawn.
The
Which,
door
you know-
to the main room, right?
The door's outside.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I'm back in 1 minute. Keep going.
Which the fog did recede right as dawn came up.
All right, Helga, you're still in the hallway, aren't you?
Yes. I'm thinking I should wake you. I should wake you up, but
Yeah, let me move my cursor back. I screwed up. I accidentally moved it. God damn. There we go. Go ahead.
okay. So it is dawn. We need to get some food in you, and we've all lived. Hurrah! Let's go.
Is the fog out there still?
No.
No.
Hmm.
It's gone. The hands are about getting breakfast together, and Cook's already started the fire, so we need to get a move on.
Fine. As long as the fog is gone, I'm happy.
Okay.
I'll be in the main room.
Lovely.
The bartender asks you, you plan on moving on this morning?
Not just yet, good sir.
We can make you a trail lunch. It is a half day to the next village either way.
That's my exact question.
That's your what?
My next, it's funny that you mentioned that about it being a half day to the next town. May I ask, how often do you get, how much business do you get in this inn? It's strangely in the middle of nowhere.
Well, we do get travel from traders now and then. About twice a month we get caravans coming through. And of course the odd tinker or traveler. Now with the war over, more and more people are coming by.
What do you know about this fog? Does this fog come at night every night?
Almost every night. Not every night. Often enough that we do heed the priest.
And is the priest nearby?
He is in Soderheim, which of course you just came from. There's another priest in Adelheim, but we don't see him very often. They're a bit clannish up there, but they are good folk, good God-fearing folk.
Okay. Well, last night, when I was sitting around, I and my friends here were standing around, we noticed strange objects moving in the fog. Do you know anything about that? Have you seen this yourself?
Oh, yes, yes. Everybody has.
Do you have any idea what they are?
The minions of Satan.
It's always Satan this, Satan that.
Of course.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
You're on guard. Yes, Satan, ever devious, creep into your heart.
What denomination are you and all your friends here?
The true church, of course, Lord Knight.
And what name does the true church go by?
The Church of Blessed Eve. We revere Mary's son, Lord Jesus Christ, but it is his light that guards children and those who pass beyond the veil.
Okay. Where's Siegfried at?
Siegfried is currently still hanging around, currently packing your guys' gear to get ready to go.
Good idea.
Okay. Helga. Let me move out to Helga really quick.
Oh, the girl comes in and is like, my Bible, there it is.
Didn't I tell you she was gonna come back for it?
Smug.
Helga,
Yes.
do me a favor.
Sure.
Mingle with the townsfolk. You're the friendly one here.
And I hate them all. Hold on.
Mingle with them for a little while. I'm gonna go talk to Siegfried really quick, but I don't want to talk to him in here. I'll be right back. Siegfried!
Oh my god, you're leaving me with these people.
Siegfried!
Let me move myself back.
Mind helping me go get our shit together so we can get ready to get out of here?
Running the hell away. Okay.
No, I mistimed that. I was going to tell you that our
Siegfried.
stuff is already.
Can you please come with me to the back to our room to go check and see if we left anything?
Wow. That's so subtle.
Well, you can give me a perception check to search the room again.
Well, first we got to get in the room.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, that's not why we're going to the room. I'm going to the room because I want to talk to you.
Oh, is that what? Never
We'll
mind.
get in the damn room.
I'm trying. This damn thing's moving slower than a turtle.
Oh,
All right, get your ass in here.
Helga, you notice the two little girls are basically reading their scripture, as well as chatting about maybe going out and picking late autumn flowers later, if if Mama wants to go to the field.
Right. Okay. So
The wife is still complaining to her husband about fishing. That he wants to go fishing today. She wants to have a picnic. He's saying, why can't we do both? And she's saying, I hate the smell of fish.
Bitch, moan.
The other married couple, which is up here, is currently discussing the fact that her sister is planning on coming to visit.
Oh no.
From Edelheim. And he's like, oh, really? Again? Why do you always act that way about my sister? She just, I don't know. Well, maybe if you hadn't called her a swampy, she wouldn't be so irritated with you. Well, she smells like somebody urinated in swamp water. Well, it's not my fault.
Oh, why y'all do that?
And you got to wash the bedding after every time she leaves. Last time we practically had to burn it.
Okay, Ralph, you're starting to break up.
Okay, she said last time we practically had to burn the bedding. He obviously doesn't like her. It's obviously she doesn't like her that much either, but it is her sister.
It's family.
It's family.
Ugh.
Oh, and then he's like, she's not going to bring that waterhead kid of hers. He's not a waterhead. He's just, to which her husband goes, unfortunate looking.
Oh my God.
Which the wife goes, yes, I know. My sister should have just hit him on the head and sold the milk, but what's done is done.
Okay.
Obviously, the poor lad is unfortunate looking.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't even know where to go from here. This is so awkward.
Yes, it is. You gotta drift toward the other end of the bar.
I was staying so far away from those people.
Gotta back away slowly and go where there's a place with less shit.
Okay, I just don't know if the creepy little girls in the corner here are much better. I really don't have a lot of good options, and I'm beginning to get very irritated that Siegfried and Frederick took the safe spot and got in their room. So, okay, I'm just gonna wait. Are the girls' parents one of these families here in the bar?
Yes, it's the woman sitting over here alone.
Okay. Okay, at this point, I'm going to ask these little girls what they're studying today.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey.
Welcome back.
All right. You still mingling with the crowd?
Canticles of St. John.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
The Canticles of St. John.
Oh, tell me about that.
This John apparently was a little different.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he was a Baptist, but he also kind of drowned a few people who were evil. He also spoke a lot about witches.
Okay. I'm beginning to wonder about the child appropriateness of this Bible. Okay, so do you girls live here in the inn?
Oh, no. We live at a farm a little ways away.
Oh, alright. So are you visiting someone, or what brings you to the inn?
No, Mama likes to come here and have breakfast.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, did you sleep here last night?
No, which they both giggle.
Oh.
The one girl goes, I did leave my Bible here.
Well, at least you found it again. I don't even know what to ask these kids at this point. I'm still reeling over them reading about people being drowned. Okay, where's your mom?
She's sitting over there, which points at the woman the woman in pink that's sitting by herself. She wants a little quiet because she says we chatter a lot.
Oh, well, girls will be girls. Where's your father?
Our father's a lumberjack.
Oh, okay.
And that's okay.
Not judging. Is your father, is the lumberyard near here?
I don't know where it is. When he was, Mama won't tell us because last time we went out in the woods looking for him, and we almost got lost after dark.
You were out after dark?
No.
Almost. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to the woman in pink.
Yes.
Okay.
She looks up. Good morning.
Good morning. I was just talking with your daughters.
Ah, were they chattering at you again?
Oh, they're lovely girls.
Twins are difficult to raise.
I'm sure. So you live in which village nearby?
Oh no, we live at a farm nearby.
A farm. I didn't see any
It's
farms
small.
on the way
It's-
over here.
She goes, you didn't see it? It's, well, we just take the forest trail to it. My father-in-law cleared the land.
Does your father-in-law live near here?
Oh no, he lives in Trondheim.
Oh, it must be very lonely at the farmhouse all by yourselves.
Well, I have my daughters to keep me company.
Okay. I don't
Well-
even know. I don't even know at this point. I'm
I'm gonna
stuck.
go ahead and talk. While you're doing that, I'm gonna talk to Siegfried. Siegfried, wanted to ask you. Do you know anything about a Church of Eve? Have you ever heard of this denomination? Because I haven't. They call it the one true church. Which, if you ask anybody, their denomination's always the one true church. But
Routes, should I roll knowledge?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
24.
24. Ah, yeah, you've never heard of such a denomination.
Unless it's something that just cropped up, I have never heard anything like that before.
this is
Scientology.
odd.
The problem with just cropping up is the teacups, the brasswork, the mugs.
Which is why I just tossed that possibility out there, because even I don't believe it just cropped up.
Well, we all know that denominations tend to branch off in other denominations. I mean, we've seen what happens. By the way, I need you to explain this. Is this prior to Lutheranism, or is it is this pre-Lutheranism, or is it post-Lutheranism?
It's pre.
Pre. Okay, so I wouldn't even know anything about the Lutheran Church. Well, anyway, we've seen denominations break off of other denominations and branch into create their own plenty of times. But this one is riding the lines of something that is considered heretical if you really think about it. The Church of Eve is honestly saying that we worship Eve, not the one true God. And if I didn't know any better, that doesn't smell right to me. And it couldn't have just cropped up with all this memorabilia and regalia laying around in these paintings. Something's not right, and I don't really like this denomination very much so far. I've left Helga to mingle with the folks outside, obviously, because I feel that she might be able to get a little more information out of people than us. We look a little too angry, I would say.
I would say angry is not the right word, more of intimidated of seeing people in knightly regalia.
That is true there. And the other thing I have to ask is, I mean, and maybe it's just me, but am I being too paranoid here?
You're always paranoid. You've been paranoid for the last 6 years.
That's not
why
true. I'm going back into the main room now. If you wouldn't mind, you could might as well join us, and we could have a nice conversation also with the bartender and find out where we could go talk to a preacher, find out a little more about this religion, and find out a little bit more about this mist and fog.
Well,
Because I'm sorry, but I'm not going to believe that just the agents of Satan are working in the fog. It sounds a little too on the nose there.
well, after you.
Fine.
And in there you go. Yeah. The boy comes up and says, "Would you like me to get your mules ready for travel?"
Not just yet, young man. Thank you, though.
And shortly after that, I walk out, and I get the feeling that it's very apparent when I'm walking somewhere because taller person.
Yeah, and you've got the surcoat with the Templar cross on it, which the two girls perk up and immediately come over to you. They're like, "Please, Sir Knight, will you bless our Bibles?"
Play with us, Mr. Knight, forever and ever.
And ever.
Sorry.
Wait. Do the same line. Do the same line. Forever.
So sorry.
There, I suppose there is no issue in doing so.
Can you bless them in Jesus' name, because he looks out for the children?
Oh, wow.
May I see them?
Yep, they've got identical Bibles.
I'm gonna talk to this little kid to the southern section of the room here.
Hold on.
Excuse me, little one.
Which one? Who are you asking?
Not the girl in pink, but the one reading the book it shows here.
Okay, who's standing next to who's? Well, actually, she's all the way over here now because she's one of the people. She's also bothering Siegfried, but she looks. Yes.
Oh, I thought she was sitting there. My bad.
Yeah, they're both bugging
keep him engaged with that one. Then I'll. Shit. I'm just gonna stand and eavesdrop and observe the conversations that are going on around me.
Okay.
As far as it goes with the twins, am I gonna have to roll another check in order to do this, or is it not, or is it something you concentrate?
You can take 10 if you want.
Yeah, because for one thing, doing this. Am I going to have to actually recite it myself, or can you give me something to say?
Humana.
You know, blessed in Jesus' name, amen.
All right, because I'm taking 10.
It's a little more long and flowery, but you know. Actually, I would like a religion check, by the way. More than just to take 10, because there's something going on.
Bartender, can I get a nice tall cup of glass of milk?
Goat milk or cow?
I prefer the cow.
A nice warm glass of cow milk. Good for what ails you. Strong for the bones.
Is there any way I can get the barmaid to get me some bacon and a little bit of eggs here? I'm a hungry man.
The meat is frying.
Alrighty then.
Ralph, did you want me to roll knowledge or just take 10?
Roll knowledge. I want to see how good you get.
I did not rig this, I swear. I got the exact same thing as I did before.
Oh, shit, dude, you were rolling some shit rolls earlier when it came to like knowledge too. So that's pretty good.
I'm gonna tell you what you saw, but give me a willpower check to keep your face straight.
All right, let me. Okay. Why is it that I always end up being the straight man in no matter what group I'm in?
Can't imagine.
All right, you said Will?
Yeah.
Can you load digital dice?
15.
There you go. You kept a straight face. Although you did feel the hair on your neck raise up because
Because...
Because I want to talk to him.
Oh, you've got to talk to him
Okay.
directly. Okay.
Yeah.
Bartender, got another question.
Yes.
Do you have an extra copy of this Bible of the True Church around that I could commandeer for some time?
Yep, just a second. Let me look something up, guys, real quick, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
I need a certain apostle. I can never remember which one it is.
Is it the 13th apostle?
No, that one.
Oh, you're thinking of the 13th
God
warrior.
damn it.
Is it Rufus?
Sorry, I was just thinking about Dogma. I love that movie.
That was the best.
Rest in peace, Alan Rickman,
Oh,
the greatest
man.
asshole we ever knew.
He was wonderful.
Look, I couldn't rape you even if I wanted to, okay?
And apparently it also provided a miracle for me. Somebody else who thinks the Ten Commandments is overrated.
Yeah, I love the Ten Commandments.
But there was that whole thing of you people. If
I like Ann Baxter.
There isn't a movie about it. It isn't worth knowing, is it?
Ann Baxter was like the best actress.
Let's see.
You know, when you hear Waltz laugh and he's a DM, that's scary.
Oh.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's not a good thing.
You are. Let's see. You would have asked if there was a copy, but you wish a copy of our Bible. Well, seeing as you are one of the knights of the Apostle Jude, of course I'd be happy to give you. Now that the war is over, I'd be happy to give you a Bible.
Why, thank you.
Which he does call over one of the maids and says, "My dear, will you go get one of the extra Bibles?" Appears he's lost. He doesn't have one, as he's a follower of St. Jude. Which she smiles and gives a slight curtsy and heads back toward the rooms.
Alrighty then. I'm just gonna nod.
Okay. You know your scripture very well, and it's a little odd since Jude was the brother of James the Younger, and he's also known as being a little more militant than Jesus.
Oh.
Really?
Yep.
Well, that kind of explains a lot here. Okay.
Although you'd think that'd be more my purview since I'm the given my setup. But I get the feeling I'm of a different order.
So I'm from the Order of St. Jude.
No, you're not. You're from the.
Oh wait, that was like Thomas, wasn't it?
She's from the. Yeah, you're from the Order of Thomas.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Siegfried
I
is
should
one of
probably
the
take note of that.
early members of the Templars, and yes, for those of you who know your history, it is a little early with Charlemagne, but roll with it. And Elga is one of the Sisters of Battle.
Story in the chat said, "Isn't Jude the saint of lost causes?"
True. Pretty sure.
But the girls do sit down with their Bibles and seem very happy after you bless them.
Aww.
And the maid does come back with, it's a rather worn Bible, but she does give it to you.
Thank you.
Of course, Lord Knight.
I'm gonna walk on over. Oh, actually, hey Siegfried.
Oh, breakfast is eggs, thick sourdough bread, bacon with a dollop of jam on the bread, and a biscuit.
I'm down
Great.
with
Yeah, after I'm done with the stream, I'm gonna actually have to eat now.
that. I know, right?
All right, Siegfried, come on. Actually, I'm gonna take the plate. Did they already bring the food out to us?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take my food over to the table. Siegfried, why don't you join me at the table for a minute? Let's.
Oh,
Well, actually, why don't we all get together and eat?
Right.
I feel like
I look-
super
I-
excluded here.
I look at the twins for a moment, and I just say, "Walk with God, you two."
Thank you, Lord Knight.
God's gonna sit this one out.
Goodbye, creepy little girls.
All right, and I sit down.
Eat and enjoy.
Oh, don't have to
Siegfried,
tell me twice.
find anything interesting in that Bible over there? I haven't gotten to open the one that was just brought to me, but did you find anything interesting? Anything that might have raised an eyebrow?
Hmm. That is not. I saw nothing. I did not see something that is beyond what I've already seen. He says with a bit of a tap, as if to say there's more, as if to hint that there's more. I just don't want to say it around everybody else.
I gotcha. Helga, you learn anything new?
No. Other than this nice little family apparently lives on their farm far away from everybody.
So why would a family of...
It's only a 10-minute walk to the inn, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not
Okay,
that
I was under the impression. Okay.
I was gonna ask, I'm like, why the hell would a family come out here like that all the time? It seems these children are frequents here. Now, I'm wanting to know, do they come here every day? Do they come here at night? We can't be too far away from some form of civilization besides this farm.
Well, they're not a part of the village, but they're not far from here, and they do come here for breakfast sometimes, but they don't live here.
They don't live here. They come for breakfast sometimes.
They don't spend the night here, in other words. So,
Siegfried, what do you think? What should we do next? Where should we go? Should we stick around here for another night and see, or should we go out and investigate outside here and come back later?
I think as far as anything that we could possibly glean from this inn, we have exhausted every possibility that is available to us.
and there really isn't much more we can do without starting to get suspicion cast on us. So,
The strongest lead that we have is the preacher. I maintain that we should try and set up an audience with him.
I agree.
he's in the village, though, right?
Yes.
I think so. I'll go ask the bartender again, and perhaps to see if I can take this Bible with me so that we have a copy of it with us. Maybe, I don't know, he might actually request me to pay for this thing. I'll go talk to the bartender.
Okay.
But first, let's eat our damn
You're
food.
damn right.
I'm hungry, for fuck's sake.
Oh my god, I really am hungry now. This sucks.
Yeah,
I really
I'm sitting there
am.
going, shit, I'm gonna have to go pull a thing of bacon out of the freezer downstairs and go defrost that shit and make breakfast this coming morning. God
Why did
damn
I get
you,
bacon
Ralph.
when I was out earlier?
Nurgle, if you end up doing that, I want you to take a photo, put that up on Skype, and just say God damn you, routes."
Oh, I'm thinking about it right now. I'm thinking about just going and doing it. As a matter of fucking fact, I think I will. I'm gonna go put it in the refrigerator though, because we got a few hours.
And you call me evil.
Hungry.
I really want some bacon and eggs now. Damn it!
There's no bacon in my house. This is so
We
sad.
always keep at least one pack of bacon frozen downstairs.
God damn it.
Chat, I hope you're getting hungry because of us.
You people suck.
I tell you what, I'm gonna go grab that bacon out of that freezer, and I'll be right
You know what?
back,
Screw
ladies
this.
and gentlemen.
I'll be right back. There's got to be something in there to eat. Hold on.
I'll be back.
Did you call for me, honey? Honey? Did you call for me? Okay.
Okay, there's nothing in there to eat. I'm gonna eat an ice cream cone, so fuck that.
Delicious, delicious ice cream.
I'd rather have bacon and eggs, but hey.
Yeah.
This is sad.
Allow me to play you the song of my people.
I was gonna say, if it's the Oscar Mayer song, I'm gonna be really pissed.
Oh, please, I have more class than that.
Hey,
Not by much, but I still...
I got nothing against Oscar Mayer. They got some good shit.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna sing that damn song. It's a little thing called principle.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. I put the bacon in the fridge.
Oh my god,
God,
you
that
say
sounds
bacon
dirty.
one more time.
Just let me know when y'all ready to continue.
Although you have to consider something.
What's up?
If the pig that bacon was from was female, does that mean that Tumblr is going to be pissed at you?
Probably so.
I am such an asshole.
You couldn't go this entire stream without making a Tumblr joke, could you?
I hate you all.
You gave me the perfect opportunity. Do not blame me because I took advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, you should know better. You should know. I have learned how to preempt you. You should have learned the same thing.
God damn it, Mildred.
Alrighty then.
I still stand by my saying. You created the Mildred rockets.
Alright.
Are those anything like the Hellstorm rockets from Warhammer Fantasy? Because if so, yeah, probably.
Yeah, those damn things follow you like crazy. Hang on a second.
No, the Hellfire rockets from the Hellstorm rockets from Warhammer Fantasy. They go off at random, and in the initial test, they ended up hitting the Elector Count, who was watching the thing. That's why it's called a Hellstorm, because of how much he was cursing.
All right. After breakfast, the two with the whose sister-in-law is coming to visit leave, because the wife is like, well, you know, if the house is dusty at all, she'll sniff and complain about it.
Okay.
Which her husband is like, oh God, for a swampy, she sure acts with. She's like, dear, don't call my sister a swampy.
Why do I have the feeling you witnessed this conversation?
Yeah. The fishing couple leaves where she's like, fine, we'll go fishing. And the woman goes over there and corrects whatever her children were drawing on the paper. Tells them they both did a good job, and here's a piece of candy. And the girl's like, can we go to the meadow? And she's like, yes, we can go to the meadow.
Look at the flowers.
Look at the flowers. Which the boy comes over and goes, do you want me to get your animals ready?
Yes, please, get our animals ready. I think we're about to head out here shortly.
I'm going to get up and walk over to the bartender and say, given all of the is that amount of arguing with those two a common thing?
Oh yes. But as the Book of Magdalene says, at times a husband and wife argue to heat the blood.
Oh God.
I'm going to come over to the bar. I do have to ask, because I don't want him to think I'm stealing. Bartender, this Bible you gave me, I'm Gonna have to keep it for a while if you don't mind. Would
Take
you
it
like
with
any
my
payment in return for it?
Take it with my compliments, Lord Church Knight.
Why, thank you, good sir.
Let it not be said that we are churlish toward knights of the church.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. By the way, where was this preacher located? We've been.
Well, there's one in Trondheim
Mm-hmm.
and one in Adelheim.
Where's the closest one?
Adelheim is closer.
But Trondheim has the priest that visits more. They're more familiar with.
Yes.
Okay.
I would advise we head to Adelheim first, and then Trondheim, since we won't have to travel as far in the process.
Yes, I also don't want to get stuck out here in the middle of the night recently, you know. Something about that fog bothers me greatly.
Alright.
So let's do that. To, what is it, Adelheim?
Yeah.
To Adelheim we go.
All right.
So is this going to be a whole 4 hours later?
Well, you pay your tab, and it's a nice day. At least, you know, the road's nice and dry, which is nice from how you spent the last 6 years. And heading down the road, you do see there are signs once in a while that says Adelheim.
Okay.
So you're like, wow, Adelheim's 8 miles out. But that would be a good half day's walk.
Mm-hmm.
You are heading down the road when you do see a woman approaching on the back of a mule. And she has a boy sitting in front of her. It is probably the most unfortunate looking child you've ever seen.
Oh, God.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, his head's a little too big.
It's the sister-in-law.
He's definitely a retard.
And the word mongoloid was not commonplace then.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut here.
Definitely a waterhead. He kind of makes hooting noises when you pass by, which the woman gives a big sniff and says, "Be quiet, child. Don't disturb the church knights." She's not that good looking either, and she does have a certain smell about her that takes a couple minutes to disperse after she goes by.
Oh, God.
I guess
You're like,
I'm going to whisper, I guess bathing's a little out of style around here.
that's funny because the people at the inn were nice and clean.
And the inn itself was very clean.
So what's up with this woman? She can't just be the lone village idiot with the most ridiculous child around.
She is kind of swampy. That's all I'm saying.
Don't call my sister a swampy.
Look, something about that inn bothers me. It's so in the middle of nowhere, and it's so nicely done. There's no way that was just built out overnight for no reason.
And
We keep
everything
hearing
is
about
so
these
expensive.
Satan worshippers.
Yet where are they?
And that's the thing I keep being told. They are the ones that dwell within the mist. Why would they dwell within the mist? I don't understand. It's a supernatural thing. Cultists aren't supernatural. They're not paranormal. They're just regular folks like you and me.
Mm-hmm.
So why and how could they be hiding in mist? It's almost as if this mist is alive. Some entity of its own.
Well,
Yeah.
you guys do get hung up for about an hour while these 2 kids and a dog move sheep across the road.
Routes, I'll probably do that when there's a risk of not being overheard.
Oh, nobody's going to hear you. Those kids are those 2 boys are over there cajoling the sheep across the road, and the dog keeps barking at everything.
Frederick, come here.
What's up, Siegfried? What can I do to you? That was a joke.
Okay, I'm going to pretend you didn't say that.
I'm not.
Go ahead. What's up?
Do you remember when those twins came up to me and asked them to give them a blessing?
Yes. I remember asking you about you reading their book, too, and you gave me a nice little nudge that there was something definitely disturbing.
Glad to see you still remember the old signs. When I did the blessing the same way I had done thousands upon thousands of times over before every battle, as you remember. But when I did it, their books went from being faded and worn to being shiny and new. That doesn't happen under any circumstance I can ever remember.
That's definitely strange. I don't think I've ever heard of that happening ever in the first place either. Is it possible that those books were tainted in some fashion? Hey, I got a quick question out of character here, Ralts. My character over the course of the time that he's fought with the church and then he's been doing these wars, has he ever actually had to encounter supernatural or paranormal things?
Nope.
I don't think any of us have. Most of us have just been fighting other humans and sometimes animals.
So we're definitely fish out of water here.
Yes.
When it comes to running into something that's otherworldly and extraordinary.
Yes.
Frederick, I would advise you to take close care of that book.
I'll do fine. As a matter of fact, why don't you give your blessing? Well, no. I'm afraid that if you bless it, that it could change the text within it. We need to get another copy of this book, and I want to test that.
I think we should. I mean, we might have a problem with the inn on the way back.
Well, the thing is I don't want to do it to the only copy we have, because if it actually changes and alters, then we lose all of the knowledge of what is going on with this religion. We need to keep a record of this. Let's hurry up and get to how's Adelheim? Let's hurry up and get there and talk to this priest or preacher and find out what we need to find out about this religion, and see if we can also find a little bit more about this mist.
That is a wise action to take. At the same time, though, keep that thing concealed.
I'll do that. I'll do so.
With that aside, it shouldn't be too hard to gather an audience.
No, it shouldn't. Let's move on as fast as possible and get there.
All right.
All right. Well, thankfully, the boys managed to get those stupid sheep out of the way. Not that you really have anything against sheep, but they annoy you.
Yeah, the sheep are annoying.
And they smell.
Yes.
Oh God, they do.
Yeah, sheep smell. I hate sheep. I really do.
And when they shit pellets.
What, did you step in one?
No, but I remember whether they did that. I've been to petting zoos when I was a kid.
I lived on a farm. Nobody likes being on a farm.
No.
I never lived on a farm. I've never really been to an actual farm.
I have.
To be honest.
They're overrated.
Yes, they are.
It really isn't like Babe, no matter what anybody tells you.
I can imagine
Nobody
it's just a
ever
lot
told
of
me
fucking
that.
work.
Yeah.
And it stinks.
Pretty much.
Alright, so what's next? Where are we at now?
All right.
Gonna keep
You
on
are
marching?
heading down the road when up ahead you see what looks like a much like one of the wagons in a 3-wagon caravan has run off the road and crashed.
Well, looks like somebody had an unfortunate accident.
Which they've got 2 dogs running around. 2 of the horses are free. Nope, these guys are in the wrong place. Interestingly enough, this small caravan had the money to hire men-at-arms to help guard it.
Okay. Let's approach with a little bit of caution, but we should probably see if they need a little bit of help over there.
Fine. Looks like the wheel came off,
Oh.
which is never good for a cart.
No.
No.
Okay, I gotta stop for a second. I have these gray spots all over, like these stripes all over my screen.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing right now.
Okay, just to make sure it wasn't just me.
I think that's just for line of sight blocking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's line of sight blocking.
Okay.
Oh, wow. You can't see the wagons. What the fuck?
I was gonna, yeah.
Did you mislayer them?
I might have. Yes.
I'll just give him a second, let him set up the scene here, and
There we go.
Yeah, I put them on the wrong layer. And
I'm not seeing. Oh, there it is. I don't see our characters anywhere here.
I do. Look down.
Oh, okay. I'm just not scrolled all the way down. All right.
There you go.
There we go.
See the 3 wagons?
Yeah.
Because I got to watch that map layer crap.
All right. So I approach more about you, Siegfried. Helga, I'd rather you stand back here with your bow just in case they try something
I'm
funny.
fine.
This
I am
woman-
just a woman.
This woman right there yells to the 2 men right here, one with a bow and one with a flail, to put away your weapons, you fools. Those are church knights. They're not going to rob us. They seek out heresy.
Oh, wow.
They're not common brigands.
The irony here that Lord Nurgle is seeking out heresy is just baffling right now.
Which she waves and says, "We're sorry we can't move the carts, my lords, but as you can see, somebody, this guy right here looks a bit guilty. Somebody didn't ensure that the wagon wheel was properly repaired in Trondheim."
And now this is the inevitable result.
Yes.
Well, it's obvious you need a hand here.
I'm not sure what can be done, but we gratefully accept the assistance of the Knights of the Church.
Well, I
Well,
guess
at the very least, we can at least try and see if we can overturn it.
Well, is it possible to repair these wheels? I mean, we don't. Do you have any tools around? Anything that we can use to maybe get this wagon back on its feet?
Of course. Does anybody have knowledge engineering?
I don't think
Shit, I don't think I do.
there'd be no reason. to
Hang
have
on
it.
a sec. I think I might. It's not much, but I think I do have it. Let's see.
I
Knowledge
don't.
engineering. Yes, I do, and plenty of it.
Give me a roll there, champ.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
Let's go, big money.
18.
Not bad.
Nice.
It can be repaired. You'll need the cotter pin snap is what happened. But you're pretty sure that there should be. You can use a nail for a cotter pin temporarily if you just bend it.
Anybody have a nail or two lying about?
Which the woman yells, "Get the knight a nail out of that bag." He's like, "But they're for sale." Well, you're the one that broke the cart. You get to supply the nail. Okay. That's right. You're hanging back. So that would be Siegfried. And of course, we're going to need the incomparable. Damn it.
I'm going to go up towards the woman to ask.
Okay, go ahead and move your token then.
So where exactly are you all headed?
Adelheim.
That's interesting, and a coincidence. That's where we're headed as well.
We're not going to stay long in Adelheim. It's doubtful. This stuff is bound for further north.
Oh, yeah. We're not planning to stay there long ourselves. We have a audience with the priest out there.
They're not heretics, are they? They're not in league with Satan, are they?
No. Of course not.
Like, you can't trust swampies, of course.
So I asked the guy over here who's looking a bit down. Exactly why didn't you make sure this was secure?
We just had it repaired, my lord. I foolishly trusted the blacksmith. Perhaps I shouldn't have gone to Perhaps I shouldn't have gone to one that wasn't church sanctioned. And of course, God is punishing me for that.
You are not being punished for going to one church sanctioned. You are punished for not ensuring due diligence.
Should I recite 10 litanies of diligence after we repair the wagon?
No. What you should do is ensure that you don't do this again.
Of course, Lord Knight. I'll be careful. The woman you're talking to, Frederick, has a very low opinion of swampies and Adelheim.
Lovely.
Apparently, swampies smell bad, steal, lay with their cousins, and everybody knows that some of them are witches.
Oh no!
Are we talking about Adelheim, or are we talking about Kentucky?
Adelheim.
Well, I thought he was talking about West Virginia.
Oh god!
He apparently does not have a large opinion of Adelheim.
So, what's your problem with Adelheim here?
The last time we went through there, somebody stole 2 bales of wool.
Well, that's not nice at all, but
Before the lanolin had been washed for it. So I lost out on the lanolin, I lost out on the wool, I lost out on the iron, and of course, they were also blessed. So that's even more rankling. I mean, priests are usually too busy to bless bales of wool, but I got lucky.
that's understandable. So how are the folk out there? I mean, what do you know about their beliefs, what they think?
They keep to themselves. Largely, they're unfriendly types. Suspicious, too, but then I'd be suspicious if my fellow villagers were thieves.
Okay. So let me ask you another. Are you trying to get to Adelheim before dark? Have you ever?
Yes, trying to get to Adelheim before dark.
Ralph, because I'm messing around with a nail to try and get this thing fixed, would I have to roll a strength check?
No, but give me another knowledge engineering since you got a hammer.
Yep. Okay, knowledge engineering.
Do you need a little help over there, Siegfried, or are you got it
11.
yourself?
Good enough. Why is it saying you were untrained in that? That's not right. Because you're trained in it.
And I've got a rank in it.
That's odd. Because, yeah, you got a +5 according to mine.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting it. You're saying it's untrained for some reason. Weird. Anyway. Give me a perception check there, Elga.
Hold on a second. Okay, what have I got here? Okay, perception.
That's not a bad one.
You see him right before the horses do.
What?
There's a man coming out of the water.
A what?
A man coming out of the water.
The hell? He looks kind of weird, guys. What the hell?
He's also stumbling. Either he's drunk, but you notice something.
His arm?
Elga, I will describe it to you. Please give me a moment.
Okay. Even the icon is just creepy. Shit.
This is the point where shit hits the fan, right?
Please tell me it doesn't, because I'm not a happy girl. It's too early to die.
Oh, there you go. And
All right.
Frederick, give me a perception check to see if you happen to have glanced over.
Aye, aye.
That's kind of what I thought you would say when I looked at the picture. Okay.
All right, there you go.
Frederick, you see him too when he stumbles out.
What the hell?
Guys, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Which these two horses go absolutely crazy.
Oh,
They
shit.
were trying to. They keep yanking the wagon slightly forward. She's cursing and trying to control the horses in the wagon. She's got her hand on the brake. This
Sig.
guy moves forward to assist with the horses. Same with this guy. Both these dogs take right the fuck off
Okay.
and hide underneath the wagon.
Okay. The broken wheel, is it repaired now?
Yes.
That's all I wanted to know.
So what we've got.
And I move up here. I look at those two and I say, I think you should keep your eyes out.
Which this one goes, what's wrong with the two of you? What are you hiding underneath the wagon for? And we need initiatives. It is that time.
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
Oh lordy.
Okay. Pulling it up.
See what I got here.
Oh,
Damn, turn order
shit,
popped
forgot.
up.
Sorry, forgot to select mine first.
Rolled initiative.
That's core, right?
Yeah, it's on the core.
Oh, fuck. I got a 1.
Damn,
way.
you're slower than Christmas, ain't you?
Oh, shit! Are you kidding me?
Well, I'm not the brightest man in the world, but the last time I checked, I've been on multiple battlefields and seen many a dead body, but I don't think I've ever seen one walk before.
I'm not sure why.
Why what?
Why this damn thing isn't providing us with more than one. Because all that's popped up is seed fruit for some reason. I don't know why the turnover is being a pain in the ass. Try it again.
Yeah, I was trying to look into that too.
The reason why it showed me is because I clicked on my avatar. I clicked on my my mini, and then rolled initiative.
Ah. And it's not letting me add any. How nice of it.
So do I need to click on mine and re-roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty, then let me get the character sheet up here and do it. Boom. Let's see if that worked. There it is.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you got to click on yourself and then roll
Yeah,
it
I'm
in
trying
there.
to shrink this page so I can, the overlay so I can do it. Click on myself and then...
Try to put
Okay.
this in a corner here that I don't think's being
Yay!
used. Damn, Helga.
Mm-hmm.
Helga's like, fuck, I'm going first. Fuck all of you.
Helga, who's on first?
What?
No, what's on second? Who's on first?
Don't pull a shit with me. I'm not old enough for this.
Ralts is rolling dice. That's never good.
I don't want him to roll dice. I want to live.
Is this where we fight the gazebo?
If that's what you want to call him.
Smile time, guys.
Well, I'm gonna draw my goddamn weapon because I have no fucking clue what the hell that is, and it shouldn't be walking. It looks like it should be dead.
Yeah,
Okay, Helga, you're first.
I'm sorry.
So you are the only one with your weapon in your hand, Helga.
I got my crossbow. Do I need to roll again?
You can roll a hit if you're going to shoot at it.
Initiative or something else?
No, attack.
Okay, hold on.
If you shoot that with me standing directly in front of you,
You know what? You need to move because I will shoot through you to get to him.
well, it's your turn. I can't move, right?
Oh, you
Right.
suck.
Yeah, just duck.
Yeah,
Fine.
duck.
I'll duck, but I swear to God, if I get shot by that damn arrow, that's
Okay.
your ass after this fight's over with.
Okay, wait. What am I rolling now? I'm sorry, these goofballs.
You are rolling to hit.
That's attack, right?
Yes.
You
Melee?
go to attack.
Ranged?
Go to ranged.
Yeah, that's what I thought, ranged. Okay. 21! Bitches.
Blackjack!
That is a direct hit in the chest. That ought to do him.
Okay.
The crossbow hits with kind of a wet thump. And it staggers back about a half step. I mean, it took it right in the heart. And it takes another step forward.
Oh, shit. Don't tell me we have to do a headshot. Or somebody
Just
has
put on your two-eyed no scope. Let's go.
to roll again? Or somebody else gets a turn?
Oh, that's
No,
it.
All
no,
right.
that's it.
Oh, okay, he died.
Quick scope
Okay.
that shit. So what's next?
Watch, you can roll your damage.
Say again?
Elga, roll your damage.
Oh, I'm sorry. Damage. What the hell? Okay, is that a different button or is it still ranged?
It's still ranged. Ranged
Okay.
damage.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Done.
Ooh.
No. That you ended up rolling an attack. You ended up rolling an attack again.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay.
I think
Let me look at this thing here because I haven't done attacks yet on here.
actually, I think what you were supposed to do is you're supposed to roll on the die next to your weapon under attacks instead of using the ranged one.
Okay, wait a minute.
It should scroll down. Scroll
Okay,
down.
scroll down. Okay. Attack
Right,
notes.
No, under attacks, the black bar that just says attacks.
Okay, hold on.
Minimize, lock,
Shit.
plus.
Okay, I have attacks, and it says attack and combat maneuver bonuses.
I'm talking about right under. There's below that. There's going to be another thing of extra damage, and then below that attacks. which is for your weapons. I'm not rolling this for it. I'm just showing how it works.
I don't even see that. I don't see what you're looking at. I'm sorry.
See? Like that.
Okay, wait. Let me go to the chat. Hold on. Because I'm still on the map. Okay, Mildra. What are you showing me here?
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're still getting used to using this program.
And apparently we're looking at totally different things. Show me, Mildra. I'm looking at your screen. Or what? Are you doing screen share?
No, I'm not doing screen share.
Oh, okay. You kept saying look, so I'm like, I'm looking. No. I'm on the attack tab. And what I'm seeing is melee range and CMB. Those are the buttons.
You don't see anything if you scroll down?
I see melee notes, extra damage or attack modifiers. Then there's attacks.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to be looking for.
Okay.
And you should have like your crossbow or something to that extent.
No, what I have is a minimize button, a padlock, and a pause button, and a trash can, and a plus.
Yeah, and when you hit plus, it adds something to it. So
Okay.
what you need to
what's the damage on your crossbow?
I don't know.
Die 10. It's a
Okay.
die.
just roll a d10.
Roll
Okay.
roll.
It's slash roll
D10.
space D10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just roll a d10 and Ralph will just add your
He'll just add in the modifier.
yeah.
We'll
Crap,
set that.
I'm
We'll
not-
just have to set
there
the
we go.
attack damage stuff up later on our character sheet.
Oh god.
Ugh, ew.
Not entirely sure why it worked out on mine and not yours.
I don't know.
That is not bad. Fortunately, it didn't seem to phase him.
Okay, he's still coming.
All right, so Frederick, give me a. All three of you, I'd like a will. Frederick, give me a perception.
Okay. Hang tight. There you go. 16.
That guy is not even bleeding from that wound. Give me a willpower. That's impossible. Because that coral buried itself up to the fletching. Okay, Siegfried, you just heard
18.
nice. You just heard Elga yell something and then fire a crossbow. Past the horses toward the river. You can see her. You can see she's reloading right now.
Oh,
All right. Yeah, this guy is definitely. He doesn't even reach up to pluck at it. He's just still moving forward. So, what do you want to do?
How many movement spaces am I allotted here? I'm gonna get braced up over here.
Good plan.
And I'm gonna stand and wait because this thing moves closer, because I would rather Helga shoot it one more fucking time. So,
The woman screams. Just starts screaming.
lady, shut your mouth.
This guy is. Oh, that's the problem. This guy is trying to draw an arrow, but he's suddenly become the world's most incompetent archer.
Jesus.
This guy has dropped his weapon, and this guy is still looking around to see what. Well, he's still trying to control the horses.
Well, now, that just leaves you and me and, well, the rest of you cowards. So who's next here? Is it the farmer's turn? I know what this thing is, but
Actually,
it's
it's
farmer.
Siegfried's turn.
Siegfried.
all right.
Make your mama's proud week. Let's go.
Okay, you are ready in case he gets within range, Frederick?
I am awaiting for him to get within range. Get a little closer. I'm not running into that water right now.
And that's the closest I can move with my abysmal amount of speed under all my armor. But I'm going to draw my weapon. I'm going to draw my weapon and end it there.
Okay. It's Das Fama. The screaming and the screeches of the horses seems to excite him.
Lovely.
Great.
And he stumbles all the way up to
Shit.
here forward. You can smell him. He smells like some of the corpses pulled out of the river after the battle. And yeah, that bluish tint to his skin that you guys can see, that's not normal. And the bloated look of his skin. And that's the end of the round.
So now we start the whole round again for the same. Is it the same turn?
Mhm.
Same
Yeah.
initiative?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same. So that starts with Eluga.
Okay, so I'm rolling for Razor Initiative.
Hang on, I gotta look something up real quick about your
Okay.
cross.
Yeah, because that should have been added when I did that trick with Hero Lab, because it was added for me.
Yeah, you're spending your turn cranking a little winch on the side of your crossbow to reload it.
Okay.
Oh, so that means I'm gonna have to engage this bastard.
Well, at least it's only a 5-foot step. You don't incur an attack of opportunity.
Alright, I'm gonna move. Well, is it my turn now?
Yes, because Elga is loading. Those crossbows hit like a train, but they take a minute to reload.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well then I'm gonna move up one step, and I'm gonna swing at this. What's that?
Don't do it. Don't move. Okay, no, go. Do it. I don't know what I'm saying. Go.
Well, how else are we gonna stop it from getting to us? One of us has to attack it.
Okay. Don't die.
If I die, I die. I lived a long life.
Oh god.
What are you using? Which weapon?
I'm going to use the machete.
All right, that is a slashing weapon.
Yeah, because
That's
the axe.
my-
Well, the axe is still a slasher too.
And it's blessed. So,
Oh.
roll the hit.
Hey, my roll 20 disappeared. Hold on a second. I gotta reload the damn thing.
I hate that.
Yeah, it just completely disappeared on me while I was trying to get ready to set up. And now I've got to pull up my character sheet again. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so I need to go to attacks, and I need to just hit melee.
Yep.
Alright. 13.
It's a good solid hit. Got him a good shot across the side. Roll your damage.
What's the dice for this thing?
Oh, didn't you see? Did you see the whole attacks thing that I was pointing out a minute ago? Or
Yeah, I don't have anything listed on mine either.
Plus strength bonus.
D6 plus strength?
Strength bonus.
Okay. Well, you'll just have to add that in there. 4 plus the strength bonus, which is 3, so
7
4.
total.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good solid cut. You know you got a piece. You know you got his kidney and at least a piece of his liver. Give me a strength check.
All right.
Because he
9.
didn't fold like he should have. 9?
Yeah.
Took a little bit of effort, but you managed to yank the weapon free, and he doesn't seem to care.
Oh my.
And that is Siegfried.
Okay, so we only get one swing per turn.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
If I did it as a full round action, would I be able to do a double move?
Yes, but you're gonna have to move around the horses, so. But you want to. So go ahead and count them out. So move it one at a time.
1, 2, 3.
No. Move your token one at a time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. Yep. You're up next to him. But since you did have a diagonal in there, what's your movement? 20 or 30?
My movement's 20.
Okay. So yeah, that was a double movement for you.
All right. So that's going to be it for me.
He doesn't pay attention to either of you.
Shit.
Well, you seem to have found
He seems
interesting
to have an eye
company,
for
Frederick.
horse meat.
Hopefully.
Nope. Oh, you get another swipe at him, Frederick, when he left your threat area.
And action.
Attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Yep.
And you get at least one. You get 1, 2 secret, but
16.
that's another hit. You cracked him right across the upper shoulder blade. Give me a roll of damage.
I'm gonna roll a d6 plus.
That was a perfect strike. You heard one of his shoulder blades go, and I mean, you carved him open good. The bloated flesh peels back, and you can see his broken shoulder blade. It doesn't seem to bother him. Siegfried, go when he moved through your threat range. Can't remember. You have that
I'll be right back.
beat there, Siegfried. So you get at least one attack of opportunity as he goes by.
Let's see something. Yeah, I'm not going to use. It's got to be just a normal one. So let's see what we got here. See if this works. So I got a 12.
Yep. What do you attack with? Great sword. No man doesn't scream when you hack off his arm.
Oh boy.
River water and blackish blood pour out of the wound. This woman is screaming.
Get out of the way.
Which, yeah, she failed her check. I'm going to need a willpower check from all of you.
Willpower, okay.
All right. And that is 17.
Yep. Now you grit your teeth and you're like, doesn't matter, this guy's going down.
Mm-hmm.
That's ability? No, that's skills?
Yeah. No. Willpower is, what is it again? Mildred?
It's on the defenses tab.
Okay. I did not know that. See it. Okay. Oh, shit!
You stop cranking and are just staring.
Thanks.
Actually, no, you're just going to take a -2 to your attack rolls and everything because your hands are shaking, but you're a trained sister of battle. So you're still clanking the crank.
Never seen something like that, so yeah, I'm freaked out.
And when Nurgle gets back, we'll have him make a roll.
Wow.
I'm going to see if I can get myself a piece of tasty, tasty caravan.
This is horrible.
Armor class 10. Oh,
Oh!
Okay, sorry, folks. I'm back.
he got
Welcome
so
back.
lucky. He just rips off part of her petticoat.
Okay, so what happened? What did I actually
You
miss?
need a willpower check, and Siegfried cut off his arm, and he doesn't really seem to care.
Jesus Christ! Well, we all know what this is all about. All right. Oh, 2.
Frederick,
Oh.
you're shaken, but you're a trained warrior, so you just grit your teeth, and you're like, whoever this guy is, and whatever's letting him keep going, he can die.
Mm.
Okay, Elga, you feel it lock into place and place a bolt.
Okay.
You're up -2, so go for it.
Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. Am I doing attack or I'm rolling something or is it
Fire.
ranged or I'm sorry.
Fire your crossbow.
Okay.
I'm guessing the other men-at-arms are either trying to keep the horses at bay or are just too scared shitless.
Yeah. Oh, the crossbow misses everybody. It goes whistling off into the distance.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn you, Helga.
Oh, you guys
Wait a
talk
minute.
smack now?
Oh yeah.
Did that crossbow hit us?
No.
It just flew off into the wild blue yonder.
All right, just making sure.
All right. Well,
Okay, Frederick, it's your turn.
if it bleeds, we can kill it. Yeah, Wolvie. All right. I'm gonna move over here. Can I still attack from a diagonal point here?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here, and I want to try to swing for his neck.
All right.
Okay.
That's a called shot. It's a small target. It's a -6. Go for it.
Oh, this is not gonna be good. I gotta try though. Oh, 5.
Oh.
Oh, you missed him completely.
Alrighty then.
Wow, we are the worst soldiers ever.
Safe rates. Swing at his legs. Get him on his
Guy would be
stumps.
dead if he wasn't what he is.
Mm-hmm. Well,
All right.
he probably would have bled if this was a normal case. He would have bled out when he lost an arm.
Well, wasn't he not bleeding in the first place?
Yeah, he would have been dead when Elga shot him right in the heart. Siegfried, go for it.
All right. I think I'm going to activate power attack for this.
All right.
So so I'm going to be taking a -1 penalty to the roll. And unfortunately, since I can't put that in the roll with this die roller system, you're going to have to take that into account.
I will.
Feats. What all do I have as far as I don't have? It's not feats, is it?
What?
And that's probably not hitting.
Nope. Mainly because he climbed up on there with her.
Wow, we suck. We are not getting a good Yelp review for this one.
Let's see your equip. Oh, here we go. I think I found a place here. Let me see some. I'm gonna just test something really quick. Oh, never mind. I thought it was something else. All right. So what? It's what? Back to the zombies' turn now, or
Yep.
whatever it is.
The whatever.
Might as well
it is.
call it that.
Oh,
Okay. Pulls one of her boots off and starts chewing on it.
Just got a boot off of her.
Yep.
Why ain't this bitch running?
I was gonna say, can
She
somebody get this
scrambled back.
crazy?
She scrambled back against the edge of the thing, kicking at it.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
smart.
I have to wonder if I could immediately yell at one of the men-at-arms. Stop ogling around and help me.
This guy put an arrow into its chest, but it doesn't seem to have helped.
Oh shit!
All right.
And this
Hell
guy
is
made a
loaded.
terrible mistake. He moved right there in between the horse and the wagon.
No, no, never do that.
Why is that always a bad idea?
Oh, what happens when you get behind a panicked horse?
Oh yeah, he's gonna get kicked.
Yes, he is.
Oh lordy. Well, thank God it ain't a. You know what? I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. One waterlogged moron coming out of the water after us. All right, so what's next? Ooh.
Well, he's still up. He's still up. He just ain't happy about it. So it is Elga reloading.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. She shouts out, "Reloading!"
Take a shot or no?
No, you remember it takes a full round for you to load that thing.
Oh, Jesus.
What is it? A heavy crossbow?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that explains it.
Frederick, go for it.
Let me see something here. What is the damage of my hand axe?
Same as your machete.
So it's D6 on both.
Yeah.
Do I can't find it, but do I have like an ability that allows me to use both of these things as
Yes.
do something with them? Well, how do I do that? What do I do?
Let's see. When you use the
Because I'm dual wielding here,
Yeah.
so.
come on. Wrong person. Let's see. That would be. It would be your attack roll would be a +2.
All right, so just do
Yep.
melee +2.
Do roll slash roll space 2d20 +2.
2d20 +2.
Yep.
Like that. See, that worked. There we go.
Oh wait, nope. You're gonna have to do them separately. Sorry.
Okay, I'll do. I gotcha. Slash roll d20. So each of them is +2, though, right? Hang on, I got you covered. God damn you, keyboard. There we go. Is the first one.
Never mind. I'll keep the 19 for the second one. Roll me your damage.
So just roll 2d6 now.
One dice plus 3.
One dice.
Because your hand axe missed, but your machete caught him.
All right, 5.
Plus 3 is 8. You got a good shot. You hit him right in the back of the head.
Oh.
Nobody gets up from that. And he went dead weight.
So it's dead now?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to... how hard is it going to be for me to pull this axe out of the back of his head?
Strength check.
That's a bit...
Blessed by a priest.
People don't seem to realize how much strength it takes to pull something out of a dead body.
Yeah.
Especially a brain.
All right.
Nobody touch it.
Oh, we got one more thing to happen.
Oh, Lord.
And I got lucky.
Oh, the dude in front that was with the horse?
Yeah. All right. They're definitely everybody's shaking. She starts, number one, complaining at the guy for getting in between the horse and the cart. That's a good way to get killed. And yelling at the archer who almost shot her.
And none of us actually know, besides the fact that we know what this is, none of us, our characters absolutely have no idea what we just killed.
No.
Okay.
You apparently killed somebody who drowned. Which the caravan mistress says, thank you so much for saving me from that Spawn of the devil.
Okay, I've seen, like I've said, plenty of bodies on the battlefield. I've added plenty to that pile. I've seen drowned victims, but I've never seen one of them get up and come after me.
They weren't.
Especially one take that many blows, an arrow, a bolt or two to the chest, and keep moving like it was nothing. What in the hell did I just kill?
A spawn of the devil. A demon must have entered its body. It must have been possessed somehow.
You people and your devil stuff.
That is not what concerns me.
Well, I'm not exactly happy with the fact that I just killed a dead, rotting corpse. Again.
Neither am I.
What do you call something that's dead that's walking? And don't you dare say The Walking Dead.
No, because if I do that, Kirkman's going to sue me, so instead I'll say The Stalking Dead.
Okay. Well, before...
But regardless, what concerns me is certainly unnerving to have the victim of a drowning rising up out of the river. But throughout it, I couldn't help but notice one thing. Even with an arrow to the chest, even with several cut and stab wounds, it did not. It completely ignored you, and kept going on to the mistress of this caravan. I do apologize, milady. What I wasn't able to get your name.
Emila.
I find it a bit curious that it seemed to go after you specifically.
I do not know. Perhaps the sign of the Holy Cross on your chest protected you.
Perhaps.
Okay.
Regardless, the stench is a bit too strong to ponder on this further.
Let me just take another gander at this thing. Hopefully without having to touch it. No one touch it. Let me take a closer look at this thing to see if there's anything that I might need to notice about this bastard.
I'm gonna have to follow suit. So, perception check.
Perception check. Aye.
Routes.
Go ahead.
17.
Excellent. 16.
Both of you notice rough homespun clothing. Probably been in the water at least, since the water's definitely cold. Probably been in the water 2-3 months. Other than that, besides with the damage you guys did to him, no signs of violence. Dead, did you get that?
Yeah.
Helga?
Yes?
You there? Did you get all that?
Hold on a minute. I got something. Okay, I'm sorry. I missed that. What happened?
We did perceptions on this thing, so
Okay.
we're investigating this creature.
Okay, so I have to do a perception.
Check your chat.
I am checking and... Okay. Okay.
All right. But he's pretty dead. The guards are getting the horses under control.
Oh, okay.
This guy right here is dragging the body over into the grass. And
Should we burn it?
these two have come over with shovels.
So you're just gonna bury it?
Give it a proper burial. Surely one of you will
No.
recite litanies of rest.
If it's been hold that. If it's been tainted like this, do you really want that taint to seep into the earth?
Like I said, shouldn't we burn it?
What if the smell is toxic?
Madam?
This isn't farmland. It's the side of the road.
I would rather it be burned so whatever taint can be.
Look, we could burn it, or we could burn it, or we could just throw it right back out into the water for all I care. I just don't want it anywhere near me.
I say, burn it.
She yelled at the archer to get some oil out of the wagon and burn it like the good knights say.
Okay then.
Burn it when it's thoroughly burned. Put out the flame and bury it.
Go over there and say a prayer or something.
I will do.
And then get this fucking wagon fixed so we can get the hell out of here.
The
wagon's already fixed.
Oh, it was? I thought you were still fixing
knowledge, religion roll.
Who?
Talking to Siegfried. Siegfried's
Okay.
the religious nut here.
Yeah.
14.
They seem dutifully impressed by your prayer for the dead. God save this poor, benighted, drowned soul.
So that he may not rise again.
We will call it here for the night.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
God.
2 a.m. for some of you.
I've been up
It
since
is-
6 a.m. and it's like 2:30 for me here.
It is 1:30 over here.
That's perfectly fine.
3 hours, you said.
We started at... Well, what time did we start?
9.
We started at 8 my time.
Yeah, so it's a
Well-
little after 9.
So it's about 10 o'clock my time or so.
Mm-hmm.
That's not too bad. I had a feeling we were going to run until about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Not bad at all.
That's normal for a D&D night.
Yeah, we'll
Next
we'll
Friday.
reconvene next Friday. I don't know the exact time I'll be on next Friday. Like I said, I got to take the kid to go see a movie.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I can make it because I got to look at it. But yeah,
My pickup time from work is going to be a little bit later next Friday. So if I end up being late, that's probably why. If I end up being here and being a bit pissed off, it's probably because by the time I get here, I'll have only a few minutes to get myself set up.
all right. Well then, let me go ahead and end the stream for everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed watching. We will be back next Friday to continue the Ravenloft campaign here.
99.
I should